right, check 1, check 3. Are we on? I missed a 2, but that was on purpose. Check this out tonight. I'm on my own couch, my own chair, dressed in blue and blue. And that can only mean that it's Wednesday. It's the Acoustic Sessions. And I am here with another best friend, another Timmins music giant, Patrick Lauzon. How is it going, my friend?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
All right, there he is. So we'll get to you in a second, but I always like to tell all my guests that are joining me on Wednesdays a little bit about, I don't know, the uncomfort that's going on in my life, Patrick. Wait, is it Patrick or Pat?
Whatever you want, bud.
Okay, we'll go with Pat
pretty
because
easy.
it's just easier to get that syllable out.
Sure.
So-
I prefer Patrick, though, by the way.
You prefer Patrick?
No, I'm just kidding.
So there we go, Pat. No. We'll mix it up. But so I have an 18-year-old son, right? And do you remember when we were both 18, we sort of have the confidence of the world with us, right?
Yeah.
And so my son tells me about a week and a half ago, he says, listen, Dad, I'm 18. I'm an adult, technically an adult. We get it. I need to start making my own decisions and stand on my own. I'm like, no problem, son. You know, I've been sort of waiting for this day. So since he gave me the I'm going to stand on my own speech, this is what's happened since in the last 7 days. 4 times he's asked for money. 3 times he's asked me how to microwave things. And today he showed up at the house with only 1 shoe on. 1 shoe, Pat. 1 shoe. Not ready for the world yet, my friend.
I don't think
But
so.
he's getting there.
Yeah.
I guess they're still our babies. But welcome to the Acoustic Sessions. We are live on TuneHub. Patrick Lauzon's got his guitar in hand. I think we should step right into a song and get the chatting about what's been going on with you and what type of music we're going to be hearing tonight. So were you prepared for a song this early?
Not really, no.
You weren't.
I wasn't even prepared at all.
You weren't prepared at all.
No.
Are you trying to wing? Like the wing it is my job here.
Yeah, well, I'm winging it today.
If we have 2 wingers, that may not be too good.
We need a centerman. That's
We
what we need.
do need a
You know?
centerman.
Or we can just be the wingers and wing it together, right?
All my sports teams, with the exception of the Buffalo Bills right now, are terrible. So the Sens, the Jays, the Raptors, just I try to.
Oh, you're a Sens fan.
Yeah, I know. So I try and stay
Yikes.
off of that. I better stick. I better stick to the music because that will just turn me really sour.
I don't know if we're going to do any better with the music, though.
So what do you got for us right off the bat?
Well, I just play some original songs. That way, you know, whatever. This one here I wrote, like, it's probably the 2nd song I ever wrote. So way back in 2000. No, it's probably like the 3rd song. Way back in 2000. 2000. We'll keep it there at 2000. Okay. Now I see, now many knows me, 'cause I won't let them see me, what I am, and I keep my thoughts to myself. I'm not sharing with no one else what I think, and I should scream and shout whatever I feel like aloud. Someone did something to someone else, but I just turned and held my breath. It was sad. Another did something to someone else. I closed my eyes and shook my head. It was bad, and I should scream and shout whatever I feel like aloud. I shouldn't bite my lip whenever I'm angry. I shouldn't keep it zipped when I need to say it out loud. And I should scream and shout whatever I feel like aloud. Now I see, now it really knows me, see me for what I am, and I keep my thoughts to myself. I'm not sharing with no one else what I think, and I should scream and shout whatever I feel like aloud. And I should scream and shout whatever I feel like aloud.
All right, there it is. Awesome way to start things on.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, 2 observations before I have a couple questions for you.
Sure.
One, you already seen, and the folks at home can't see this, how dedicated our cameraman is, Kenny Harrison.
Yeah, they couldn't see that for sure.
This is why he gets the best shots in the business, because, you know, as you're performing, Pat, and, you know, I'm watching you, and I get so, like, locked into the music. Down comes Kenny crawling on his 2 legs just to get the best shot. So you're doing a good job there, Kenny. Keep crawling any way you got to go. Just make sure you get our good sides, right? And number 2, I do get comfortable no matter what couch I'm on, right? So I have a tendency to slouch. So, you know, you got to watch me, because I can just picture my folks at home telling me, I'm so embarrassed with you slouching down like that and not looking professional. So do you have my back on that one?
Oh, I got your back. There's nothing wrong with being relaxed.
I know.
Like, as long as you're comfortable and relaxed, that's all it counts.
I don't know if it's an age thing, but, you know, I do got to respect their wishes. So original music tonight, absolutely love it. So if you had to, like, the ballpark it, how many original songs do you think you have written?
Ballpark, 70, 80, somewhere in
70, 80 original songs.
Yeah, probably in that range. Yeah.
And where do you find your biggest inspiration for these songs? Are they just moments in your life in the past, or are they things like you sort of experience immediately and then write a song, or what do you draw from?
Well, yeah, like it's all kinds of things. Like it's usually something that's going on in my life, something that, you know, and it helps if I'm close to a guitar, because then I'll start feeling a certain way and I'll just pick it up, and then I'll start playing a few chords, this and that, and then it starts feeling a certain way. Then I kind of like started adding lyrics, and they might not make much sense at the beginning, but then they kind of form into something, and then, you know, a general thought will come up, and it's, oh, this song's about this now, and, you know, grow from there type thing. So I don't know, just it varies.
So just because I don't write original music because no one wants me to, and I accept that, how long is the average time frame from when you have a thought in your head about a song until you can perform it in front of a live audience?
You know, earlier when I was first writing songs, it would be probably a while. Like I could write a song within a day, a few hours. Sometimes it takes me 15 minutes to write a song type thing, right? But then it's like really sloppy at the beginning. It's not really, like, it's not gelled together as a song. So I kind of like, I keep playing it. What I, you know, how I call it, it's like the song kind of matures, right, as I go, and then it kind of makes more sense after, and just, yeah, turns into a song more or less. I don't know. It's hard to explain there.
It's an artist's process.
Yeah, I think so. And, you know, and it all depends. Like I said, sometimes I could pick up, like I could write a really easy song, and 15 minutes it's done, and I can play it for you like an hour later type thing, right? Just, it depends.
So this often turns into like the Jamie Klomp request hour, and that's probably not the theme that they had in mind when they invited me here. But nonetheless, I always say, can you play? And I'm not going to stop doing it because I enjoy it.
Yeah,
So Patrick Lauzon, can you play maybe one of your early originals?
Well, I just did.
Wow.
Another one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Another
you
one?
You never gave me that info when you played that. I thought that might have been one of your newer ones.
Well, I said 2000.
2000?
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah, fair
it's like
enough.
20 years ago. I don't know.
I guess we can't go back to the 90s, or?
You know what? I might have written like 2 songs in the 90s, and to be honest, I don't know if I remember how to play.
Oh my
them.
God.
Yeah,
All right.
That's a little bit of a stretch. Like 2000, that's probably one of the earlier ones. I could play another one around the same time that I wrote.
I love it, and then we'll jump ahead a decade next song. Deal?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Love it. Okay.
So am I playing now?
The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, sir. I don't know if I can play this one though. Like, we'll see. I gotta remember how to play it. Like, you're putting me on the spot here, dude. So can you see me? I close my eyes and I can see you. I look around nowhere to find you. So can you find me? 'Cause you need me. I know it's true 'cause I can feel it now. You're at the corner of the street, I look down. So do you believe? Do you believe I forgot the next part of the song? Come on now, I can't believe that. Should I just jump into something else?
Well, let me ask you a question here. Yes, you should. You can jump into something else, but this was going to lead into me. So you're in front of a live audience, and they request something like I just requested.
Yeah.
Potentially something you weren't thinking of playing, but you want to please the live audience.
Yeah.
So what do you do in situations where sort of you not freeze, but you weren't prepared to play that song, and mid-song you're like, I need to stop it?
Yeah, well, I just did that, right? And I'm just like, you know what? I did my best, and if you don't like it, you know, the door is right there.
The door is right there.
The door is right there.
I'm a paying customer, Patrick.
And usually they laugh and they say it's all good.
All right.
So, you know, it happens a lot where people like, because I don't play a ton of covers, right? And people are always like, play whatever, play Freebird, or play
a big ass.
play you know, the Eagles or something like that. And I said, I don't play that, you know. So I don't know.
Are there certain covers that you do play, or you try to stick to your original?
Well, lately, yeah, just the originals. Like I stopped. Like the last cover that I learned was probably like 5 years ago, type thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just don't learn them anymore. Yeah, it's done its course with me. I think like maybe one day again I'll learn more covers, but for now it's more like I do what I like to do with the guitar. I'm less about pleasing people now and just doing it for myself. Like I've played like the live shows and played covers for the most part and tried to please the crowd as much as I can. And then it's like, you know, after a while it's just like, well, I wasn't having fun, put it that way. You know, when I pick up the guitar, it just seemed like a chore to me. So like now I just like I pick it up and like I like to write songs. I like to sing the songs I wrote, and that's kind of the thing I do, right?
I could definitely respect that because you know, your heart and soul is into the music you wrote instead of, you know, covering something someone else did. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe I'll make it a little bit easier on you, still keeping with the request theme, though.
Sure, yeah.
How about something very, I would not say current, but something that maybe possibly recent or one of the last few originals that you wrote?
I could play the latest one if you want. Like
there it is.
Like a month ago.
That's as fresh as they come.
It's as fresh as it comes. And like I played it last time I was on here, so, and I'll just say like, there's like no lyrics to this song, so just so you know.
It's an instrumental.
No, well there's lyrics. I mean, but it's like the same 5 lyrics over and over again. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Then you can make fun of me after. That's all. No laughing. You know it, girl, you gotta turn around. Moving your hair all sexy now. You know your body's pretty rockin' now. Moving the way you only know how. Never knew you'd be so real. Here's my heart, it's yours to steal. Everybody's watching you. There's nothing I'd rather do than hear you scream. 'Cause when you turn around, flipping your hair all sexy now, you know your body's pretty rockin' now, moving the way you only know how. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it now. 'Cause when you turn around, flipping your hair all sexy now, you know your body's pretty rockin' now, moving the way you only know how. Never knew be so real. Here's my heart, it's yours to steal. Everybody's watching you. There's nothing I'd rather do than hear you scream. 'Cause when you turn around, flipping your hair all sexy now, you know your body's pretty rockin' now, moving the way you only know how. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it. I just wanna feel it, you just wanna steal it now. 'Cause when you turn around, flipping your hair all sexy now, you know your body's pretty rockin' now, moving the way you only know how. Flipping your hair all sexy now, you know your body's pretty rockin' now. You know it, girl, you gotta turn around. You know it, girl, you gotta turn around.
Okay, I love that. So that
You got the lyrics?
That seems like a very personal song, and maybe they all are. So let me ask you a question, and you need to be honest with me.
Yeah.
Is this song about someone you were involved in a relationship with, or just someone you saw walking around the Timmins Square?
You want me to be brutally honest?
I prefer that, yes.
Okay, just let me have a.
Oh, he's got to get a drink of water.
I got a drink of water. Yeah. Just give me a second.
Because
it's a good story.
Okay.
Well, the story. You guys ever been on TikTok?
Yes.
So I don't have a TikTok account, right? But I checked it out and I was seeing what it's all about and people, and all I saw was like videos of girls like dancing and flipping their hair and doing all this stuff, and they're pretty hot and this and that, but it was all that. So I'm like, wow. And then I just got inspired to write a song.
I love it.
And so it's kind of like
about
really checking out chicks on TikTok, right?
So
I seem like a dirty old man now,
yeah.
right? Like seriously, but
but no soul or personal meaning in that song.
No. It's totally random. Totally
yeah.
I was just like, wow. All right, let's write a song about that.
All right.
I got inspired.
A song about TikTok. TikTok inspired you.
Yeah. What are the odds of that, eh?
Probably the only one in the room that's been inspired by TikTok. But that means you can be inspired by a lot of things, which opens the floodway for lots of original music.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't know. Like, I don't write about political stuff or anything like that. It's mostly about chicks and relationships I've never been in, type thing. But that's where it came from.
Do you consider yourself an old school type guy?
What do you mean by old school?
Music likes. I see you're wearing an Atari shirt. I just don't know if that's a fashion statement or a throwback to the old consoles. Do you consider your music to be like a throwback to, my favorite music is the 90s and early 2000s favorite. I do like some of the new stuff, but I had to prefer. If you call that the older stuff, I guess my kids would. But
well, it is the older stuff. I'm a big 90s guy too, right? So grunge and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I grew up listening to that and I love it. Definitely, like, my music is influenced by those bands in that era and stuff like that. But to say my music's old school, maybe it is. It's left up to interpretation, I think. But I mean, like, I do some like recordings and stuff at home with, like, I got a little studio, which and that's more modern because I'm not using guitars. I'm using synth sounds and whatever I can get my hands on, right? So yeah, I don't know. But definitely some influence, like old school influence for sure.
So do you have an original tonight where, for example, if you're playing in front of a live audience and you really want to get the crowd going, have a good time, maybe get them on the dance floor, do you have a go-to song or two that you usually go to that folks are going to feel?
Not original, no.
Not original.
No.
I ask all my guests this question, and they always at least make up an answer.
Yeah, no, I can't make up an answer because honestly, every time, like, I haven't really played enough shows where I play originals all the time. Like, I might sneak one in here and there and stuff like that. But for the most part, if I play one, it kind of clears the dance floor. Not gonna lie. I've had a couple of compliments, so I'm not like on one or two songs. And if you want, I can.
You know what you need? You need a good comedy guy in between the songs.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
To draw them back.
That's right.
If I know someone, pass it on. Hey,
You
kidding,
sure you
not
don't know
maybe.
anybody?
I don't know. No, that okay. I'm gonna make it a little bit easier on you
Sure,
because I do
yeah.
throw these requests. I'm gonna let you choose your own song.
Right.
What a privilege.
Thank you. Thank you. Does
But
that
you
mean I
better
got?
have one.
Well, I'll make one up.
Okay, I
No,
love it.
no, I won't make one up.
Now we're connecting.
See, I'll play a song that, people say, they kind of have to stomp their feet to. I played it last time I was here. But, anyways, we'll do that. It's almost fitting for this time of year. It's cold outside, I just wanna lay in bed all day and all night and think about you while I hold my pillow so tight. Don't need my blanket, just the thought of you keeps me warm inside. Woke up today, something in the air told me stay. Things I should do, they can wait, they're not going away. Could watch TV, but my mind is entertaining me, is entertaining me. It's cold outside, I just wanna lay in bed all day and all night and think about you while I hold my pillow so tight. Don't need my blanket, just the thought of you keeps me warm inside. Finally got up, thought maybe that I had enough. Check the weather, realize it's raining out again. Check my PC, read something that makes me wanna, that made me wanna. It's cold outside, I just wanna lay in bed all day and all night and think about you while I hold my pillow so tight. Don't need my blanket, just the thought of you keeps me warm inside. It's cold outside, I just wanna lay in bed all day and all night and think about you while I hold my pillow so tight. Don't need my blanket, just the thought of you keeps me warm inside. Keeps me warm inside. Keeps me warm inside.
Yeah, you're right. It is perfect for the season too because summer's done. We know that.
Yeah,
Our couple weeks of fall and then 9 months of winter.
exactly.
We're
It's exciting.
we're used to it here.
Yeah.
All right, so obviously everyone in this room's connected to the music world somehow. We have, we all know the news about Eddie Van Halen by now.
Yeah.
Definitely rest in peace. Does he sit top 5 guitarist of all time?
For me,
Yes.
I've never really thought about like top 5 guitarists. There's some that I really like. Van Halen, yeah, he's a good guitarist. I don't know if he's my top 5. He's probably top 5 for a lot of people. But yeah, I don't know what else to say really. Sorry.
Are there certain guitarists out there, and I assume there has been, that have inspired you?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this because I don't consider myself like a guitarist. But like I'm not a good guitarist. I'm okay, but I basically learned guitar to write songs. So I'm more of a chord player. Like I'll play chords and I can strum with the best of them, I'll say. But as far as like playing lead stuff, like I don't even know anything about playing leads and scales, and like I know of them, but do I really know how to? No. So, and it's something that I've never really inspired to do, but I look at these people and I'm in awe every time that they play, right? Like it's amazing they can do that, just pick it up and start all over the place, right? And
that's really interesting what you just said, because you talk to a lot of musicians and they talk about their love of the instruments, the sounds, the feel, But your more passion was driven by because you wanted to write songs.
Yeah.
From the creative end.
Yeah.
I can connect. I like that. Did that start early on for you, or something you grew into later?
Well, like I wrote my first song, I was probably like 16. So that's when it kind of started. And like it was kind of slow where I wrote one song when I was 16, maybe another one when I was 18. And it wasn't until I was in my 20s where I started writing. And really when I hit my 30s, then I was like writing like a beast. Like I could write like 2 songs a week, 3 songs a week sometimes. And it was just like just coming out, right? So it was, but that's what I enjoy about, that's why I learned the guitar. Like this was pretty much to write songs.
Now, have you always been a solo act, or have you been in a band?
I've never been in the band, you know. I've tried with some people, and it kind of never materialized type thing. I always wanted to, but for me, it's like it's tough to get with a band because you know you got the drummer who's like boom boom, and he needs to be on time, and I have trouble following because I'm not used to playing with a drummer type thing because my timing might be a little bit off. So then they're all looking at me like, hey, like, you know, get with it type thing, right? So I mean, I just need to practice more, but like I said, it's never really come up where we can do something type thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I always thought it'd be cool to be in a band, but there's a lot of hassles with that. Rehearsing,
yeah.
Finding time to rehearse, finding a place to rehearse, getting along with all the band members, sharing creative visions. We have a lot of shaking heads in here, but
it's true though.
From what I read, you know, I'm a big time Guns N' Roses fan, so that's one of the bands I do follow. And they had a complete fallout for 17, 18 years until millions of dollars fixed the broken hearts, of course.
Yeah.
But I assume it's just like a family where more of you're a solo act, you have control over your content.
Yeah, I pretty much have the say of everything, right?
There we go.
Right. And
except when I request songs.
Well, even then you've given me some liberty there, so
okay.
Not
So I should be
bad,
more
right?
specific. The year is 2001. You're sitting outside Timmins in the winter of October, and you're gonna play this song.
I was actually living in Ottawa back then.
Oh well, so you flip this. You are like that. Okay, so
well, I gotta put a twist in there, right?
So what do you got up for us next?
I don't know. I'll just play this song. I really like this song. I don't know, and every time I play it, it's kind of like I'm missing it, but maybe because I haven't played it enough. But anyways, I'll play it. I wish I had a name for you, but I can't think of it right now. Oh, it's like Let Me Show You. I write songs, that's what I do. It's the same old thing, I just change the tune. I never really had a clue. Let me show you what it's like to see the sunset in 4 hours while catching a glimpse of the moonrise as she kisses the sun goodnight. Oh, that would be here outside, outside. Been doing this for so many years, I think they just wanna keep me here. Is there another way? Let me show you what it's like to see the sunset in 4 hours while catching a glimpse of the moonrise as she kisses the sun goodnight. Oh, that would be here outside, outside. Now I know that I'm coming to, that I'm running to what it is, what it is. Let me show you what it's like to see the sunset in 4 hours while catching catching a glimpse of the moonrise as she kisses the sun goodnight. Oh, there would be outside, outside.
Oh, I like that one.
Thank you.
Everyone's turning into my new favorite. There we go. Everyone you do.
Everyone, new favorite, eh?
Everyone you do.
Wow, that's
the new
pretty good.
favorite.
Right on, thanks, bud.
They just whispered in my ear. They said, "Tell them that, okay? Everyone's your new favorite again." All right. I'll tell them. That's awesome. Do you prefer playing in front of a live audience or sitting in your recording studio and recording music?
Well, they're two totally different things. I'll say that. And you know, there are times where I play live and it's just like the crowd's really into it, and it, like for me, since I'm so like when I play covers and stuff, I'm pretty limited. So, but when I get to when I'm in front of a crowd that really knows the music that I'm playing and they're really into it, it's a lot of fun, and it's quite the high, I'll say. But then there's also that, you know, where I'm at home in the studio, which allows me to be free, you know, free and creative and stuff like that. That I just, yeah, I enjoy that as well. So I don't know. It's two totally different things you're asking me there, but they both have, you know, I can get off on both of them basically. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I know. I can understand that completely, even from like an entertainment standpoint. You know, I can do videos and post them online, and there is some creative vision, but there's nothing like being in front of a live audience.
No, it's true. It's true. Just getting the feedback sometimes, and especially when they're singing back at you, singing along. Like for me, as a person who writes my own music, that would be awesome if I were to play my own song and I'd have the crowd singing with me, type thing. Like that would be awesome. Not to say that it would ever happen, but I mean, even then, when I'm singing a cover, right, and then the crowd just joins in and sings, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It is really cool. So that they're sort of feeling what you're feeling at the moment. Do you have any memorable live audience stories? Now, for example, like if I'm a musician, I'm always, and I probably oversell it, but I'm thinking back of an old Jeff Healey video, and I think it's While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I could be wrong, but he's playing in an old country bar. There's a steel cage that encloses the stage, and there's beer bottles flying everywhere, and people fighting, and he says, "Well, my guitar gently weeps." That was not Jeff Healey, obviously, but he was.
Yeah.
You know what video I'm talking about?
I thought that was in the movie Roadhouse.
Okay, so maybe was
he
that song in Roadhouse?
No, I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe.
well, we're probably getting off track.
But no, you might
know
have had
what
a video
we're talking
too,
about, right?
so, yeah.
So you may not have
Yeah.
a story as wild as that, but do you have any memorable live audience memories where the people were really into it, and it just made a great night of live music?
Well, it was early in the night, and for some reason I played song "Sex and Candy" by Marcy Playground. And so two girls, and it was pretty quiet. It was the beginning of the night. Two girls just get up and they start dancing, grinding. And it was, it was a good show for me, right? They were just going on and on. And so I finished the song. They said, play it again. So I played it again, and they kept on going. And so I played it 3 times, and then they kept on going. So to me, that was pretty memorable there.
What a life you guys have as musicians, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fun.
I always laugh when they say, "We do it for the love of the music." Yeah,
Of course.
Maybe.
Of course.
It's probably one of the ones up there.
Yeah, no, that was like, it's memorable because it's unique for me, right? Because something like that never really happens. It doesn't happen all the time.
Well, it's right. And once again, it's back. When you play in front of a live audience, and especially when they're really feeling the music,
Oh, yeah.
no matter what it is, you drive off of that yourself.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, let's get back into some more music. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Sure, I can do that.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to play, but
Well,
how about I play a cover that nobody knows? How about that?
ooh, interesting.
Because I like playing this song, and people do. You guys, anybody hear of the Fratellis? Anybody know the Fratellis? So they're a band, I think, English. They're in Europe somewhere, anyways. And if I sang you this song, which would be Chelsea Dagger, that's not the song I'm going to play, but if you heard that song, you probably hear it in the sports venues a lot. They sing that song, right? So they sing this song that I'm going to play, and I think they're a really great band. And this song probably came out at least 10, 12 years ago. So I'll go. Don't ask me what the name of it is. And that's why, like, all the covers that I know are stuff that people don't know. So you get my drift? Well, it's a big, big city, and I'm always the same. Could never be too pretty. Tell me your name, is it out of line? If I was to be bold to say, would you be mine? Because I may be a beggar and you may be the queen, and though I may be on a downer, I'm still ready to dream. And it's 3 o'clock. The time is just the time it takes for you to talk. So if you're lonely, why'd you say you're not lonely? But you're silly girl, I know, I heard it's so. It's just like you to come and go and know me. No, you don't even know me. You're so sweet to try. Oh my, you caught my eye. A girl like you's just irresistible. And it's a big, big city, and the lights are all out. You know as much as I can do, you know, to figure you out. And I must confess, my heart's in broken pieces and my head's a mess. And it's 4 in the morning and I'm walking alone beside the ghost of every drinker here who's ever done wrong. And it's you, woohoo, that's got me going crazy for the things you do. So if you're crazy, I don't care, you amaze me. But you're stupid girl, oh me, oh my, you talk, I laugh, you cry, you laugh, I die. And only a girl like you could be lonely. And it's a crying shame if you should feel the same. A boy like me's just irresistible. So if you're lonely, why'd you say you're not lonely? But you're silly girl, I know, I heard it's so. It's just like you to come and go and know me. No, you don't even know me. But you're sweet to try. Oh my, you caught my eye. A boy like me's just irresistible.
Oh, I like that.
You've heard it?
You know that?
Yeah, well, it was one of their singles that they released. But,
Yeah.
it's a good
I
tune.
really like the feel to that song too.
Yeah, I like it.
Definitely has a British feel to it.
Yeah.
So is there a place people can go to find your music?
Yeah, well. No, because I do, like I do.
You're not going to say on the back of the wall here on one of these records, right?
No. Like I got stuff on iTunes and
Yeah.
Apple Music and Google Play and all that crap there. Like I did release an album in 2011, which was kind of well, whatever. It's kind of more of a demo album. It's like 10 songs, and then I did do another song with somebody in Toronto, which sounded really nice, big, professionally done and stuff like that. So that's out there too. So yeah, there's music out there.
Do you think you'd ever do another album again, or are albums getting to be a thing of the past?
And I've put a lot of thought into that, right? Because I always want to do another song, like record it, because I don't know, I just like to record it and it sound professional and stuff like that. So I've always thought about that, and like really, like artists still put out albums and stuff like that, but I'm like, what's the point nowadays, right? With streaming and like, I just rather just release songs here and there and just do that. Personally, plus it's a lot cheaper, right? I mean, to release an album, like honestly, if I were to do 10 songs with the guy I did in Toronto, well, it would probably cost me like 10-15 grand. Whereas if I do one song, well, then $1,000-$1,500, not too bad, right? So
I can imagine what it would be like to hear like a professionally recorded song on the radio. So about a month ago, I got together with another Timmins performer, and Paul, and we wrote something called the Timmins song, and we do perform it in our comedy show. And we actually got it played on one of the radio stations the other day.
That's awesome.
And I just thought it's a comedy song, and obviously Paul's carrying it, and I try and do some sort of a rap thing.
Nice.
With what's it called to improve your voice? Reverb? Is that a thing?
Yeah, reverb for sure. If you
There's
add
probably
reverb,
a lot
yeah.
on that for me. But
Okay.
just to hear it on the radio, you would have thought I was like Axl Rose walking around the house for like 7 days. Like, you guys bow down to me, I was just on the radio once.
I was on the radio.
Yeah, so I cannot
That's
even
awesome.
imagine what it would be like, to hear a professionally recorded song to get to that height. And to me, like, if I'm a musician, I would inspire to be that.
Yeah, like it was great. It was a great experience, and it's something I'm proud of. Obviously, like I said, I did an album, more of a demo, and I was never really like, I didn't, it's not like I was promoting it or anything. But this year, I don't mind showing people because it's like, it was done. It's professional and it sounds good, right? So yeah.
All right, very cool. We're getting a little too serious, so why don't we get into the music here?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so what's next? Something a little more modern?
I gotta play another song.
Yeah, of course.
What?
That's your job, my friend. We're a team. I
Oh.
try and make jokes no one laughs to, and you play music that most people like.
Yeah, most people never heard of. Let's get it straight.
Hey, it's my job to sell positivity.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just give me a second here, and I'll just think of something to play. Okay, I'll play this one here. Whatever. It's off the top of my head. So this one here, I probably wrote like in 2017, somewhere around there, 18. So this is going back, like there's an old school riff in here, and you'll recognize it probably because Peter recognized it last time. You make mistakes, you get down on your knees. You beg and plead. You better smarten up and work on it. 'Cause down the road you will regret it. 'Cause once you find the one that makes you wanna change your life, you can't breathe. 'Cause something beyond you is working like destiny. And find you see. You take the road that they tell you to take. Don't turn around, don't deviate. Look straight ahead, don't hesitate. They have what you need to be great. 'Cause once you find the one that makes you wanna change your life, you can't breathe. 'Cause something beyond you is working like destiny. And find you see. So when you're feeling lonely, just look towards the light. They'll be the one that's shining in your eyes. Yeah, 'cause once you find the one that makes you wanna change your life, you can't breathe. 'Cause something beyond you is working like destiny. And find you see. 'Cause once you find the one that makes you wanna change your life, you can't breathe. 'Cause something beyond you is working like destiny. And find you see. That's it.
All right.
Short and sweet.
Spontaneous, just like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't have a song, and then you had a song. And you
Wow.
performed it all the way through.
You pretty much didn't give me a choice.
No. Like the pressure's on, right? What'd you think you were coming to do here today? We're gonna play cards or a board game? Or
That's what they told me.
they are tricky folks sometimes.
I tell
It's
ya.
just because they want to keep their artists on top of their game.
They said bring your guitar just in case, but it's going to be a
Just-
card and
Just
board
in
game
case,
kind of
yeah,
night,
just in
right?
case you get bored of this guy's jokes, pick up a guitar to keep him quiet for a minute. I knew they said that. Did they say that?
They said that.
I knew it.
I
knew it.
Yeah, yeah.
Kenny, you lied to me. Nonetheless, so when you're sitting down and you're writing a song, what first comes to you? Is it the lyrics or is it the music?
I think it's the music. So normally, like, I'll just find like a chord progression, right? I'll just like I'm just using this as an example, but the chord progression comes first usually, and then in my head I start forming a melody, right? And then and then it goes from there usually.
All right, well, interesting. I always hear about variants of answers when it comes to that.
Yeah, seriously.
Sometimes,
Well,
folks have the lyrics in their head.
right. Yeah. Like, and I've heard that from different people as well. I guess it's just everybody's different, right? So whatever comes to mind. Like I've actually had melodies in my head, but I've always had trouble kind of translating the melody to chords, right? So I've always kind of done it the other way, I guess.
So as someone who could play music very well, do you find yourself getting invited to gatherings, to parties, to events, thinking, it'd be nice just to come as a guest, right? Enjoy yourself, enjoy the other guests. And then the minute you get there, it's like, Patrick, did you bring your guitar? And could you play in the next couple minutes? Does this happen to you often?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially when I get invited out to people's cottages and camps and stuff. That's a big one there. And sometimes I bring my guitar, but I don't bring it out just to prove a point.
Right.
But sometimes it's just because I really not in the mood to play, and I usually apologize to people, but I'm just like, man, I'm just really
Well,
not in the mood
and
to
it
play.
is it
I hate-
definitely a Northern Ontario thing, the guitar by the campfire.
Well, yeah.
Especially after a certain hour where people are enjoying themselves. And then what I always feel bad for the guitarist, and I do this, it's always just one more. Just one more.
Oh,
Just
yes.
one more. And then all of a sudden the clock's way past midnight,
Oh, yes.
and you haven't even had a chance to do anything.
Exactly.
Enjoy something off the barbecue or get yourself a pop or anything, right?
Well, people are usually pretty good when I, like, between songs, say I need a beer, and like, oh yeah, here's a beer, right? And stuff. So that's
Bribery at its finest.
yeah. So
Right.
it's, yeah.
But one more request. Yeah, you probably go to bed thinking, if I hear one more request.
Well, and this year I've been pretty adamant. Like, I went to a lot of fires and I told people right off the hop, listen, I don't do freaking requests, so stop asking. Right, and that's like the theme of the whole night. There.
So-
Like, can you play this?
So,
I
so
frickin'
you're the
told you.
grumpy guitar player around the fire because they
Yeah.
always look so happy. These guys.
Yeah, well, no, yeah,
It's all
but
a
they
charade,
know
but-
it's all good fun, right?
Okay.
So like, if I know it, I'll play it for them for sure, 100%.
Right.
But I tell them in advance, don't ask too many things because you know what, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you got originals only tonight, folks. Enjoy your fire.
Well, no, we played one cover, right?
Okay.
Oh no, you're talking about fires. Yeah, no, never mind.
So do you think you got one more in you?
One more song?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I could.
Okay. You could. We're not stressing you too much here.
Do I look stressed?
Bothered? No, you're doing amazing. We have to hear one more before we let you go tonight.
Okay, so now I really don't know what I'm gonna play. So, oh, there we go. I like this song. Like, I wrote this song, and I just really like it because I don't know why. Probably because I wrote it. Is this the price of love, or is this heartbreak? I can't take any more of this. My head is feeling like a quake. Now all these songs, that's not even how the words go. You've lost all of their meaning, 'cause you are a magician. How could something that feels so right be so wrong? How could something that feels so right be so wrong? Are you not my light? 'Cause it's getting dark now. Have I been wrong all of this time? I never used to have a doubt. Now all these songs I ever wrote for you. They have lost all of their meaning. It's like I never had a clue. How could something that feels so right be so wrong? How could something that feels so right be so wrong? I used to feel invincible. And now I feel dispensable. Is this the price of love, or is this heartbreak? I can't take any more of this. My head is feeling like a quake. How could something that feels so right be so wrong? How could something that feels so right be so wrong? How could something that feels so right when everything else don't even decide? How could something that feels so right be so wrong? Be so wrong. Be so wrong.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
And all these songs, you just pulled them right out of the woodwork.
What do you mean? It was all, yeah. I heard it was like a spontaneous type of show, right?
Just like it's no thing.
Yeah.
You know the one thing I noticed before we go?
Yeah.
I've given you like 15 compliments, not one in return.
Oh, buddy, sorry, man.
It's 2020. I'm a sensitive guy, my friend.
Didn't I tell you how young you looked earlier?
Oh,
though?
okay. But that was off camera. It doesn't count.
Oh, I'm saying it now, dude. You don't look 45. You look like 30.
You gotta compliment me online for it's real. Anything online becomes real. You know that.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's a topic.
Anything you read on the internet is real, right? That's how it goes? That's how it goes?
Hey, listen, if we do that, the show's going to go till 11:30 p.m. and they're just going to cut the feed. But thank you very much for joining us. Another incredibly talented Timmins performer, Patrick Lauzon. Awesome original music. Thank you so much. This has been the Acoustic Sessions every Wednesday night, live on TuneHub. Thank you very much for joining us. Stay safe, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Cheers. Thanks, Jamie. Awesome.